Hey there, what is cracking, y'all? Research here, bringing you guys a little game of some WMD CTF, and yeah, that's what we do. That's how we roll. So, anyway, I chose this gameplay because there's actually kind of a sick little section in it where I kind of go off. I kind of saved it for other reasons besides the fact that I did good, but yeah, I think it should be a decent gameplay, something to keep you guys entertained for a little bit at least. Um, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I mean, you guys know what's up with the channel, so on and so forth. So, maybe I'll take this time to, I don't know. How many of you guys, I guess, how many of you guys in your life have been faced with some real predicaments, real challenges, right? Things that the decisions that you're about to make or the decision that you are about to make may affect the rest of your life, for better or for worse. And you don't exactly know what that means, you know? Like, what is for better or for worse? Will you be worse off? Will you be better off? Will it just be okay? You know? I'm kind of in a position with something like that. I'll share more, I'll reveal more as time goes on. But as it stands now, I'm gonna hold off on that. And, yeah, I'm just in a weird spot. But that's the beautiful thing about Call of Duty is not only can we relate to each other on human levels just like this, but we can also relate to each other with a video game. And it all kind of begins with this. But I'm in a very complicated place, and there's some very, very difficult choices that are going to have to be made. And I don't really know how to make those choices. So, I guess in my experience, man, just I guess along those lines, in life, nothing's for sure, man. I was actually having a conversation with my friend the other day about that, and we were talking about just life in general and what can we expect from it. The one thing we can most absolutely expect from life is pain, right? Like we know we're gonna hurt. We know we're gonna have to experience difficult choices, difficult decisions, and difficult experiences. You know? But what about everything else? Like, why don't we get an answer for some of the biggest questions that we have? It's kind of like, you think about it. We know what the sun is made out of. Do you know what I mean? Like, we actually know what that's made out of. We can't even get close to it, but we know exactly what the sun is made out of, what it looks like, how it works, when it's gonna die, all these things. But like, if you ask somebody a simple question, something along the lines of, "Am I meant to be with you?" You know what I mean? Or what's another example of a life question? What is it that I'm supposed to do that makes me happy? Or what am I going to be when I get older? What should I do? Stuff like that. Like, it's just simple shit compared to all that. But we will never know. Even if you do it, you won't know. You know what I mean? So there's no certainty at all, man. And I think that's the biggest and the wildest thing that I've figured out. No matter what choice I make, I'm never gonna know if it was the right choice. Or no matter what choice you make, you'll never know if it was the wrong choice. You'll just never know, man. And that's the fucking thing, dude. That's what makes it so crazy to me, You're just never gonna know. And I like to know. In case you guys haven't realized that by this point, I like to know shit. I like to know it immediately. I don't like to wait on it. I don't wanna dance around the fucking tree, bro. I wanna get the fucking answers, dude. Get it now. You know what I mean? But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fucking aim fail, knife out of frustration. I never do that, and I got pissed right there. So, but yeah, it's just really interesting, man. Like we've got all these puzzling answers. Like what makes the sky blue, and what's it like 7 miles underwater? You know what I mean? Like we know these things, but like I couldn't tell you. Look at that turn on. Here it goes, dude. Here we go. We're just gonna watch this real quick. I'm gonna slow it down. One and a two. Watch this juke. Hey, where you going, bruh? Sit down. But you can't, we know all these wild ass questions, but nobody can answer the simplest shit. Like, what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, what choice is the right choice? Like, you'll do it. You just want to do what's right. you know? But it's like, dude, it's so hard to figure that out. And, you know, I guess as I've gotten older, man, and the experiences that I've had in my life, and the things that I've seen, and the people that I've known, and the relationships that I've had, I mean, you just don't know. Like, you just don't know, you know? It's crazy, bro. I mean, it's nuts. It's nutty, Bill. So, I don't know, man. Maybe this is, yeah, you know, I just want to talk to you guys, man. Just kind of throw it out there. You know, just talk about something deep, you know, 'cause that's what I like talking about anyway, man. I just don't like bullshit conversations, you know? They're lame. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how much you drank last night, and I don't want to know, you know, how fucking big the bitch's tits were that you fucking stroked on. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of the real conversations, man. The stuff that, you know, kind of those things, man, that we sit there and we think about, and we're not sure if anybody else thinks about the same things. You know what I mean? Like, things with life. Like, who fucking got the manual on life, and I didn't? You dig? Like, you know, who got the manual on how to live your life properly, dude? You know? And I was actually talking to some people at work today about that, man, and nobody's gotten that manual, bro. You know? We all are gonna make mistakes. We all do shitty, weird things, dude. I don't know, man. Alls I know is life is a motherfucking roller coaster. So hang on, man. Find your passions. Hold on tight, dude. Define yourself moralies with what moralies. Define your morals. Define your values. Stick closely to those things the best you can. Because at the end of the day, you have to live with yourself and the mistakes that you make and the choices that you make. And I think it's really important to realize that, you know, our choices and our decisions affect other people too, and to try to take their feelings into consideration and their emotions into consideration as well. I think that's something that a lot of people have kind of grown apart from, is understanding and relating to the human condition, that we are all human and we are all capable of pain and we are all capable of hurt. And it's trying to minimize those things in others' lives, because the more that you focus on that, the more that you try to do that, I feel like the better things are going to come your way. So when you have a situation that comes up in your life, right? Like if something comes up in your life and it just destroys you, it hurts you so deeply, your job is to react to that situation the way that you would want to be treated if you were on the other side of the fence. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that has to make sense to somebody. It's extremely important, like that you take the time to, you know what I mean, to understand that like your decision is going to affect somebody, you know. I think it's just our culture today, it seems as though we've all really tried to focus on being, um, what's the word I'm looking for, just we don't think enough about other people, you know what I mean? Like we don't think about others when we choose to do certain things. You know? Like, I need to motherfucking get a blowjob today, right? Okay, scenario, right? What's the sitch? Okay, you've got a girlfriend already, right? Not cool if you go out and get a blowjob, bro, from someone else, right? Because somebody on the other side of that fence is going to be destroyed by the information that you're carrying with you. And it's not okay to lie, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the more dishonest you are with yourself, the worse off you're going to be, you know? That's just flat out fucking truth, bro. That's life, man. That's tons of experience talking to you guys. It pays to be good. It pays to be decent. It pays to be a genuine human being that cares about your fellow man, aka also your woman, you know. But yeah, I am in a fucking pickle, you guys. You know, I didn't do anything wrong. Nothing negative's happened. You know, I can honestly say that the position that I'm in is strictly it's a soul-searching, thought-inducing type situation. But it's definitely not something I expected to have happen. I don't even know. I don't even know if when I say have happened, that may not even be the deal. That's how new it is. That's how unsure of it. It's very strange. More will be revealed, that's for sure. But yeah, so I just want to take this time, man. You know, I get a few minutes to chat, to get stuff off my chest, you know. And it's cool, man, because, you know, the cool thing about Call of Duty, the cool thing about this fucking community, man, is that we all like the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, how many people can fucking honestly say that they're chilling right now watching a video of Capture the Flag Black Ops? Right, exactly. So we share something in common, something that most people would not. And I think that's real cool because at the same time, we may share just one thing in common, but the likelihood of us sharing other things in common is also relevant. I think it's also there. And that age plays no role in that. No role. Justice, you are a lot younger than I am, bro. But at the same time, dude, I love talking to you. I love relating to you, man. You are much older and much wiser than your age. You have experienced a lot of things that most people your age have not. And the way that you've handled it, bro, the way that you've carried yourself, dude, is honestly, everybody should be inspired by that guy. Honestly, man. Justice, like when I first talked to you, bro, it was kind of one of those deals where I was like, God, this kid is so nice. Like I want to be as nice as him. You know what I mean? Because you're just a good fucking soul, bro. And stuff like that, man. That's exactly my point. Is that we all share a lot of the same things, man. We all care. We all can be hurt. I know that when I've been chilling and playing with these guys, man, I met on World at War, I've been there and listened to their stories and just a small portion of their situations that they've gone through. Things that different, man. Situations that have come up. Blaze, Dude, I remember chats we had. DC, bro. I remember. You know what I mean? Like, you guys fucking remember why I even started playing this game. Which, fucking ironically enough, has everything to do with the conversation I'm having with you guys right now. So, for all those logisticians out there and those theorists, if you guys can decode my Da Vinci here, then, yeah, you get a magic cookie. So, yeah, very interesting set of events have taken place, and I'm not quite sure what to make of it. But one thing I can say for sure is that I believe that a higher power is involved with all of us. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a religious guy. I'm not a Christian. I'm not going to sit here and thump Jesus to you. That would make me sick to my stomach. But in all of us, man, there's something bigger, perpetuating us into direction, moving us, propel us into a certain direction. I want to say more than that. So I don't know, man. I hope you guys vibe it. I'd like to have more conversations like this, man. Just talk about stuff, man. I can tell you this, man. I've been through a lot in my life. I've had a ton of experiences that I've always wanted to share with people, to allow other people, man, to get another view, right? Because we're only given so much by those that we are influenced by. We are influenced by people that we generally look up to, right? And those that we look up to sometimes are not necessarily open and honest with us about what they're up to, what they're doing, what they're thinking about. And so I want to try and shed some light on that. Not that you guys look up to me, but what I mean is that, my life experience could maybe possibly benefit you in some way, shape, or form. And to me, that would be awesome. If I could use something like this to share and possibly help somebody, man, that would be awesome. And so this game, then it wouldn't be for nothing. So, yeah, but I think the chat, we're getting real close in here. And, yeah, I just want to thank you guys a lot for listening. If you like it, cool. If not, I'm sorry. I'll bring some more commentaries. Maybe I got an S&D video I'm about to run some comm on right now that, yeah, we'll just do that. And it'll just be normal gameplay. I'll talk about.
We've captured the enemy flag.